Welcome back to Good Day, where we love local, and there's nothing more local than the University of Toledo.
That's right. And if you're a fan of the Rockets athletics and support the Midnight Blue and Gold, the UT Fan Leadership Council might be for you. Rockets Athletic Director Bryan Blair has an invitation this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. So we moved on from football season.
Yeah, we did.
We're looking at basketball season. How the team's doing?
Doing really well. I think our women have won 18 straight, our men have won 20 straight, dating back to the last year.
Really?
In the MAC.
Wow.
So it's been over a year since the Toledo football team, basketball team has lost a regular season MAC contest. Over 365 days. So
wow.
Really proud of how football finished up. Obviously didn't end the way we wanted it to, but being top 25 and having 11 wins is something to be proud of. And then you flip the basketball season. Both our programs are undefeated in conference play. We had Sophia Wired go off for 40 points against a previously undefeated in the MAC Kent State team last night. So just a lot of positive momentum, a lot of excitement, a lot of new faces that we hadn't seen before, but they're showing up.
Yeah.
Nice, good.
My wife and I just a week or so ago, we were able to go to the game against Miami of Ohio. Down 15 at halftime. The men came back and they won by, I believe, 4 points. And just to see the crowd involved the way they are at Salvage Arena, it was great to see. And this is all about the fans, this new council that you have.
Absolutely. I think we've got, what sets us apart in our conference is really our fan support. And so how do we take that a step further? I think there's no secret to marketing. It's really asking people questions, listening to what they have to say, and putting it into practice. And sometimes we think we're way too smart and we try to outdo ourselves, but we just need to ask people the right questions. So this is going to be a tremendous opportunity. The applications are open now. We had over 100 applications in the first week for 15 to 20 spots. So it's going to be a highly competitive process, but it's an opportunity for our most passionate supporters, whether you're a student, a faculty member, or a longtime season ticket holder, to say, hey, here's what I see from my experience, here's what I like, here's what I love, here's what maybe could use some improvement, and then let's put those opportunities for improvement into action.
How fun would that be to be a huge fan, but also be part of the fan experience for everyone else too? So as you mentioned, about 15, 20 people on this council. What would be expected of them?
Yeah, so we're going to meet bi-monthly, and you'll have a year term where you serve, but really just come with an open mind and being willing to share your experience and talk about ways that we can get better. I think I learned a long time ago, it doesn't pay to be the smartest person in the room, but you get really smart people around you and you get a better product. And that's a lot of the teamwork that's beaten into me. That's what I believe in. And so this is an opportunity for us to get all our fans, because certainly I get lots of feedback, whether it be social media or my email inbox.
They hit you with
wins and losses, I get lots of feedback. But this is an opportunity to have some really good conversations, not just, hey, here's what I think, but here's what I think. Tell me more about that. And then here's some things that we face on our end. How do we come together to fix those challenges? So having a conversation with our fans and really be an extension of our staff to give a better product.
Yeah, and it's always essential just to have that good sporting experience. So how do you think just really connecting with these 15 to 20 fans, this is going to help enhance that experience?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to give you something that, quite frankly, gets you off your couch. I love TV, don't get me wrong, but I don't need you watching our games on TV all the time. I need you to come into the arena because you impact the game. The student athletes they feed off of it. They feed off of that energy in the crowd. We played Michigan a couple weeks back, and we had a sold-out arena. And to see that many people all in white cheering on our Rockets and going crazy, and for us to beat Michigan the way we did, a lot of those points I would attribute to the fans and that interaction. And hopefully we have people come out for the first time and say, you know what, this is really fun. I want to come back for a second game and a third game. And that's how we really grow attendance, because certainly we lead the conference in attendance, and I'm really proud about that, but that's not our standard. That's not the Toledo standard. So how can we get better, deliver a seamless fan experience from the time you leave your house to the time you pull into Savage Arena or the Glass Bowl and say, hey, I can't wait to come back for this.
So does that mean you're going to be in the dunk tank a little bit more often?
I'm happy to get in the dunk tank this year. I think I'll do it at the start of the year rather than the end of the year.
Makes sense.
Got smarter a year later. But we've got some other things up our sleeve, not only for the rest of this basketball season, already starting to plan for next football season and what that can look like, because every year we want something new for you.
Yeah, so when we talk about the experience, even the food, right, that can be an experience. So are you looking for the members of this council even to talk about concessions and things like that?
We want them to talk about everything that affects their experience, whether it's the food, the concession lines, the ticket purchasing experience, the parking experience, down to the restrooms. Everything matters. Everything that impacts your experience positively or negatively, we need to know that. And we want all kinds of fans. So if you're a young single that comes to the games and you want to tailgate a lot and come and hang out with your buddies, we want to know your experience. Or if you're a couple with 2 young kids and you face different challenges in navigating game day, we need to know that. And then we've got to find a way to bring all that together to offer the best experience for everybody. I know my experience now as a married dad of 2 is far different than it was at 25 single going to a game and drinking a beer, right? So we've got to find that synergy between all those different experiences and give everybody options to enjoy Rocket Game Day.
Make sure there are enough diaper changing tables around, you know, all those things that you don't consider. So you're going to have this well-rounded council. How can people get signed up to get their name in the hat for this?
Yeah, so you go to utrockets.com/fan council. Applications are open until February 9th. As I mentioned, we're well over 100 applications.
Wow.
So our committee's got hard work going through them. Every basketball game, every event I go to now, somebody's pulling me aside and say, hey, just so you know, I applied for the fan council. I'm like, well, I understand, but you're the 15th person that's told me that. I can't get all my friends on that council. So it's going to be a competitive process, but I think what I'm excited about is how excited our fans have been in that response. That shows me people want to be a part of this. They're passionate about it. That doesn't exist everywhere. So to be able to put that into practice is going to be really fun.
Very good. We'll look forward to what you all crank out in that fan experience.
Yeah, and to experience it when we go to the game as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.